Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be going over Ravencoin, RVN. Are we finally seeing a breakout from this falling wedge? Let's find out. I want to start us off on the daily time frame today. And in my last video, I said that Ravencoin had a good chance to break out within the next few days. And it looks like we're already seeing that breakout happen. So, if my lines are drawn correctly here, we've kind of poked this candle up above that. Some good news down below is we, on the 1st of September, created a bullish divergence on the stochastic, and it looks like the RSI is going to make another attempt to break above the 50 level. If the RSI can break above this 50 level, I do believe that it would be a good breakout, at least I hope, with some decent volume coming in. The volume's kind of low right now, but we still have 18 hours on this daily candle, so we'll see what happens there. I would like to see in the next couple of days this RSI break above the 50 level, and for continuation up on the stochastic down here as well. As you can see, I've got my candles changing colors here based off of this EMA, and this is the 34 EMA, I believe. Yep, 34 EMA. So what's been going on here is we broke down below this 34 a few times in the last couple of months. And whenever we break above it, we seem to get a little decent move. Then whenever we break below it, since we are still in a downtrend, we get an even bigger move. And then we finally broke out of this downtrend, which you can see right here. Let's change the color of this line here to something maybe purple. So we had this downtrend, resistance. It's our bump and run we've been talking about. Finally broke up above that, hit the resistance at the 200 EMA, came back down. We had broken above this 34 EMA, found support, and then shot back up and got heavily rejected at the 200 EMA and at the 382 Fibonacci, and also at previous support, as you can see back here and back here. Pretty strong support. Didn't expect us to break through that on the first try, so it got rejected, came back down, and actually we found perfect support down here on this previous resistance, as we found support. And let me see if I can scoot this fib over here just so we can see the lines. So we had the resistance, it tried to shoot up and got rejected pretty heavily. There's a big wick right here. Came back down, found the support on the 34 EMA, broke above, and now we've come back down to retest not only this previous resistance, but now also the 786 Fibonacci. And on top of that, it came back down and it's been testing perfectly twice this previous resistance on this downtrend, which is the purple line, which has created this falling wedge. And we've been waiting for us to break out of this falling wedge now for the last few days. We finally have. If we can get above the EMA here, the 34 EMA in red, and which would also get us close to getting above the 618 Fibonacci, that would be a pretty good sign. So the target for this would be to bring this all the way back up to 5 cents. I do believe that if we are going to continue this move, and this is a good solid breakout, I do believe that we're going to see something like what we saw back here, where we had nice large candle moves to the upside until we finally reached the, actually we reached the 90 probably, 83 on the RSI. Almost 90, up to the 83 on the RSI. Then we finally got rejected and came back down. So what we're looking for on the daily, at least, is for us to get above this 34 EMA, get above the 618, and then, or get rejected by this EMA, find some support again down here on top of this falling wedge, and then shoot back up again. And I do expect some resistance here at the 200 EMA up here. So that would be right where these, it's probably going to meet up right where these body closes on these candles were right here. So if we do get that shoot up pretty quick, we could probably get rejected off the 200 and these body closes as well. Come back down, find some support until we can continue on. The horizontal green line here is the Ethereum merge. So, I mean, in previous videos I've said this before, it does look like we're lining up for some kind of a move here. So we finally broke this downtrend on the purple line, which was a bump and run pattern. We're retesting that. The Ethereum merge is coming up here in just days, just over a week. It's coming up, and we're making a breakout right now of this falling wedge. So again, I'm going to say it again, I'm really curious to see what's going to happen here. Do we come up and get up to the 5 cents again? Can we finally, let me go to the weekly here so we can kind of see the larger picture. Can we finally come up and retest after the Ethereum merge, retest this triangle to around 7.075 cents? I hope so. If we can break out of that and then find some support out here, that'd be the most bullish case scenario. But I could see us coming up and hitting that 7 cent mark, getting rejected back down, coming down to the 382 again. And then finally making a breakout out of this triangle here. We've got 3 touches of support. Well, actually more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, a couple of wicks here and there, 5, 6 touches down here. This is nice. If we don't go down any further, that means we did not touch the bottom again, which means that could bring us to some bullish momentum up here to the top, which we've got multiple wicks touching the top here. So we'll just have to wait and see. Ethereum merge is coming up pretty quickly. Let me go down to the 12-hour here, because I wanted to see what was going on. Yeah, so we are getting rejected right now off of that 34 EMA on the 12-hour time frame. So the falling wedge down here. So we came down, broke below the 34. So we got rejected off the 34 and the 200 at the same time. Came back down. Now we're getting rejected off the 34 again. Let's hope that we can just come back down, do a retest right here, and then keep moving to the upside. Let's go down to maybe the 4-hour. And so we broke above the 34 here with a very nice candle with some decent volume coming in. And we broke above the 50 on the RSI. And we also are completing this bullish divergence here on the stochastic, which is getting us up a little bit higher. So I could see us coming up to, just over 3 cents here and hitting the 200 on the 4-hour and possibly even wicking up to the 618 on the 4-hour. We've got a nice wick on the bottom of this current 4-hour candle here. I mean, there's just about 2.5 hours to go, and we've got a very decent wick down here. So let's hope that that wick stays so that we can close up here, or even get even higher if we could, but at least close up in this range that we're in right now, just under 3 cents, so that way the next candle can come out and move up. So this is the 4-hour. So if you are a trader on like the 4-hour time frame, this is a perfect setup. You had your breakout, you broke above the 34 EMA, the 50 on the RSI is broken, you've crossed over on the stochastic, and you came back down and retested perfectly the support line with a massive wick coming right back up off of that retest. So that's a pretty, if you were to be able, if you put in a order right around the 0292 section right here and got your order filled, that's a pretty nice setup for your long position if you're trading this on the 4-hour or whatnot. Anyway, that's what I got for Ravencoin tonight. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video, share the video, do all that stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, just a dude on the internet. Talk to you later.